Hassan Ali is going to face the first relief from Sompal. Is bowling from the scorer's end with a very attacking field set by the Nepal skipper Paras. 2 slips, deep third man. We have a gully, a short extra cover, that's on the offside. Amidon, a fine leg and short square leg on the onside. The first relief from Sompal, and Hassan is going to face the first ball. Right arm over the wicket, comes in, bowled it onto the back foot, played it straight to a fielder at point. Nepal has got some of good names in the international cricket, especially the skipper Paras Khatka, is recently in a great form. He scored a century earlier in a tournament before coming to Oman. Sompal right arm over the wicket. Outside the off stump, tried to play it down, makes no contact, straight to the wicket keeper. Very bright sunshine, sunny afternoon here in Muscat, though the wind is still blowing across, making better for the players to be who's in the ground. Right arm over the wicket. Sompal once again took the outer edge of the bat, very well fielded by the second slip fielder. Just to inform you that this is the 5-nation T20 tournament being played in Oman, Muscat, at the Oman Cricket Academy. Beautiful ground with 4 teams, 5 teams playing in it: Ireland, Netherlands, Hong Kong, Nepal, and of course the host Oman. The tournament started yesterday with Oman clinching easy victory against Hong Kong. Som beautifully played, pushes out towards the back-end point region. The one fielder is after it, and as we got to a cuttle. And yesterday afternoon match, Ireland beat Netherlands, and today Oman continued their winning form, beating the strongest team, Ireland, today very convincingly by 43 runs. Some outstanding batting performance and some outstanding bowling performance from the Omani batsman. Amir Kaleem scored 45, Jatinder 40, and then Nadeem took 3 wickets. Khawar Ali spinner. Nicely fielded by the fielder at short gully. Right arm Sompal. Fielded on his bowling. End of the first over. Hong Kong 2 for no wicket. Nezakat and Hassan Ali are the opening pair for Hong Kong. Hassan got 2 of the first over. Karan is bowling the second over from the commentator's end. Karan's bowling with a slip and a gully. Deep third man, point, cover and mid-off. Right arm over the wicket to Nezakat. What? So the lifting delivery is really mesmerized Nezakat. Not expected such bounce. Slid right across. Karan right arm over the wicket once again. Just pushes it out towards the mid-off region by Nezakat. No run. The curator Anup has prepared very good wickets. The entire ground staff has done great job, doing great job, great efforts to make the ground beautiful as much as they can. Nezakat, a very aggressive batsman, but Karan has kept him quite so far. 3 balls which has been bowled so far. Once again, and this time Nezakat just come up, pushes it over the head of mid-off for a boundary. So Nezakat open his account with a boundary, 4 and 6 Hong Kong now. Slower and got 2 quick runs. Good calling from both of them. Yesterday they have disastrous start. 4 of their top batsmen got run out. So today they have to be very careful running between the wickets. Flicked it away off his toes towards the fine leg boundary. 4 runs to Nezakat. To Hong Kong, 10 to Nezakat and 2 to Hassan Ali. Expensive over from Karan. Bowled his 3rd over from the scorer's end. Off his toes, Hassan plays. Two more runs to the total. 14. hold SN just pushes it down, and a very quick run between the two. Good running between the two. Slight misfield, fumbling, and full advantage from Nezakat, and Hassan got through for the single. Sompal, right arm over the wicket, and very nicely played out by Nezakat towards the square leg boundary. 4 runs. Nice flick. "19" is the total for Hong Kong. Put into bat by Nepal. Oh, it's almost played on. Jumped over the stumps and he took a single of it. And it went over the head of the wicketkeeper to the fine leg boundary. 4 runs. "24" for no wicket. Over number 3 is on. Sompal, beautifully struck off his toes by Hassan Ali. Nobody can move over the fine leg. 4 runs. Very expensive over from Sompal. 3 overs gone. 28 is the score, with Hassan on 13 and Nezakat on 15. Change 25 number. There is a bowling change from the commentator's end, and Sandeep Lamichane, the famous leg spinner. Three overs, 28 runs, quite good going. Above 9 is the average. Lamichane, right arm leg spinner. And in a very fast ball, Nezakat has no mercy on him. Over dangerous batsman Nezakat. Once he started, very difficult for the bowlers to contain him. Sorry for that. Today the running between the wicket so far is extremely well as far as the Hong Kong is concerned. Now Aston to face Lamichane. Just pushes forward straight to short fielder at the gully. So it's very well bowled by Lamichane. He is a world class spinner, and Hassan Ali doesn't read this ball well. End of 4 over, 35. Just taps it down towards the deep third man boundary for a single. Nazakat moves on to 23. Karan is now bowling from the scorer's end. He started at the commentator's end, but now he's more bowling from the scorer's end. Right arm fast bowler. A loud appeal for an LBW, but it's half-hearted appeal. No, says umpire. And Hassan is out. Caught at point. Rohit Kumar has taken the catch of the bowling of Karan. So the first blow to Hong Kong. Hassan Ali just got out to Karan of the Karan and catch taken by Rohit Kumar at point. So new man in. Kinchit Shah, the skipper of Hong Kong team. down the leg side, beaten batsman also and wicketkeeper as well. 4 byes to the total. And another wicket to Karan. There's a straightforward catch but popped up, but he recovered and got it out. So Karan got second wicket in his over. And so Hong Kong quickly in trouble now, 41 for 2. The 5th over is underway. The batsman out was Nezakat. Caught the skipper Paras at mid-off. Tumbling catch he has taken, but well controlled. Karan is now has taken 2 wickets in his over so far, one of Hassan Ali and the other of Nezakat. Karan right arm over the wicket. Very close call and he's been given out. LBW to Karan. What a spell from him. 3 wickets and an over. And Hong Kong, which was cruising well in the last Shah has just off the mark with 1. Paras is the skipper of Nepal team, a very well known, a very dependable all-rounder he is. Great touch nowadays. He's got a century about a week before in an international tournament. Barkat and Kinchit. Very sharp fielding by Nepal fielders. They are very, very sharp in the fielding. Paras right arm. Not the wicket. Good delivery from him, and Barkat onto the back foot, tried to play it out. Short mid wicket, no run. Once again Barkat onto the back foot, played it back to the bowler. Watchfully played back to the bowler by Barkat. And a maiden over, which is very rare in T20 by the skipper Paras. 42 for 3, 6 overs completed. Very tidy bowling from Paras, did not allow the batsman to score runs. Right on the spot, target. Karan will continue to bowl his third over. He got 3 wickets. Beauty, beaten outside the off stump. Now I'm sorry, Sompal has been brought in from the scorer's end. Kinchit, the skipper of the Hong Kong, has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders now. He has to carry the bat. 3 valuable wickets have gone. All has been taken by Karan. As in the morning we have seen some splendid bowling by Mohammad Nadeem of Oman. Equally spinners Khawar Ali and Amir Kaleem. Bilal Al Khan also bowled very well. Beautiful delivery, and the ball goes between the slip and the wicket keeper. So 4 runs to Kinchit and 4 to the Hong Kong team, 46 for 3. Earlier in the day, Ireland won the toss and invited Oman to bat, and Oman capitalized that decision, scored a well played 173 runs with 9 wicket down. Some brilliant batting by Amir Kaleem, who scored 45. Equally good batting by Jatinder Singh, 40, and then equally quick for 21 from Akib. And while Ireland batted, Kevin O'Brien and Bill Bryan started very well in a promising start, but later on, after the introduction of Amir Kaleem, both the top batsmen got out. And later on, Mohammad Nadeem and Khawar Ali took the conditions in their hands and Ireland was all out for 130. A very, very convincingly victory. 43 runs. Oman has got this victory by virtue 43 runs victory over Ireland, which is a big victory as far as the T20 is concerned. Normally in the T20 matches the results are very close, but this was almost a one-sided affair. Sompong to Babar, played it down towards point, no run. The end of number 7, 47 for 3. Another bowling change from Nepal is number Lalit Narayan has brought in from the commentator's end. Left arm. Kinshit Shah played it out towards the short mid-on fielder. Very tidy bowling from Nepal bowlers, not allowing the batsmen to hit. The earlier over was also maiden bowled by Paras, the skipper. Onto the back foot, played it out towards mid-off by Kinshit Shah. Just tell them to move a bit and then all the noise is coming here. Yesterday also. Yes, we can. Lalit Narayan. Onto the back foot, cuts it out towards the point boundary, but got on only singled out of it. Delicately played by Babar out towards the short third man boundary for a single. So 51 for 3 at the end of 8th over. Hong Kong against Nepal. Tomorrow, Netherlands will be playing against Nepal and Hong Kong will be playing against Ireland. Interesting matches are now on the card. And it hits over the mid-wicket boundary, 4 runs for Babar. And on the very first ball from Lamichhane, in the previous over, the first ball was hit for a 6, and now the first ball from Lamichhane hit for a boundary towards the mid-wicket region. मजर मसी यार जरा pushes out towards the short mid-off and got a single by Kinshit Shah, 56 for 3. Lamichhane is bowling his second over. He's one of the famous leg spinners in the world now, with Rashid Khan of Afghanistan, Lamichhane of Nepal. And Shadab Khan from Pakistan, top leg spinners in the world now. Babar played it out towards deep extra cover for a single. On to the back foot. Bowling from Karan of Nepal took 3 wickets in 1 over. That kept break on the Hong Kong field batsmen to score runs. Very tidy bowling from their spinners and supported by brilliant fielding as well. Lalit continued to bowl the 10th over, half of the innings now. 61 for 3. Over number 10 is underway. Very well bowled by Lalit. Tried to york the batsman. Babar took it off nicely and played it out towards short mid wicket. Onto the back foot, cracks it but failed to get a touch. Straight to keeper. Quicker one from Lalit. Once again the ball kept a bit low, beaten. Scoop by Baba. Once again there was slight hesitation among these two players, but both well home. That is the end of 10th over, the innings half. 63 for 3. Now the skipper brought himself up from the scorer's end. Right arm mixed bowler, off spinners, medium pacers. Yesterday we have seen some disastrous running from the Hong Kong batsmen. 4 of their top order batsmen got run out in a mix-up, which was very, very rare. Slower one, and Kinchit Shah goes back, tried to play it, takes it on the pad. It's an appeal for LBW, but no, says umpire Rahul. Umpire Riaz and Rahul supervising this match. Rolled his wrist for this ball and played it out towards square leg for a single. Wide spread field now set for the Hong Kong batsman. Just pushes it up into the air, but just fell short of the fielder at deep mid-on by Babar. One more to the total, 65 for 3. Kinchit Shah onto the back foot, played to the sweeper at the extra cover boundary. One more to the total, 66. Onto the back foot, cracks it past point, but managed only a single. That is the end of 11th over. 67 for 3. So far the run rate is 6 runs an over almost for Hong Kong. They started very brightly with Nizakat playing and Hassan playing some superb strokes, but later on some tidy bowling and especially medium pacers from Karan Lamichane brought into the attack by skipper. Just rolled his wrist towards the short square leg and got single. 69. And just on the back foot plays it out to the backhand shot square. One more run to the total. Kinchit Shah cuts it straight to a fielder, Nora. This is the third over being bowled by Lamichane, and so far he is not successful as far as his reputation is concerned. One of the best leg spinners we have, along with Rashid Khan of Afghanistan and Shadab Khan of Pakistan. #71. Nicely played out towards deep mid-off by Babar. End of over number 12 for Nepal. 72 for 3. Exactly 6 runs an over is the run rate. 13th over. Played it out towards the square leg boundary. Two more to Babar and two more to the total. Oh, I'm sorry, it is Barkatullah. Very well played. Thank you. 4 more runs to the total. 75 for 3. Over number 13 is on. Abhinash is bowling the 13th over. Outside the off a stump, flashes it out straight to a wicket keeper. Slight hold up in the play as the batsman is changing the bat. Barkat is batting on 22 for Hong Kong and Kinchit is batting on 15. Over number 13 is in progress. Barkat played it out towards mid-on, end of the over number 13. Lalit continued to bowl the 14th over. Slight change in the weather. Now a cool breeze is passing on. With clouds are also coming up. Yes, nicely played out by Barkat towards mid-on for a single. But comfortable playing the spinners, going on for singles, not going for big hits, just to keep the wickets in hand, and in the last couple of overs they might go for the long shots. Uses his feet, Kinchit shot and played it out towards deep mid-off for a single. So singles are coming very easily. Both Barkat and Kinchit Shah playing sensibly. After the three early wickets, end of the number over 14, 85 for 3. And Barkat is batting on 25 and Kinchit is batting on 17. So far Karan is the most successive bowler for Nepal, taken 3 wickets. Karan back into the attack. Brilliantly bowled earlier in got 3 wickets and an over. Only 4 runs. First boundary from him after a long time. But being the captain, he has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, carrying the innings together to the extent of some respectable total for Hong Kong. And it's another beautiful shot from Kinchit Shah over the head of extra cover for 6. So 95 to Hong Kong, and Karan is now being treated badly by Kinchit Shah, 1-4 and 6 in 2 deliveries. .96 is the total for Hong Kong, being sent into the bat by Nepal after winning the toss. Yes, good running between the wickets, just tapping the ball as the fielders are quite away, and just take advantage of that keeping the scoreboard ticking by taking singles both these batsmen, Barkat and Kinchit Shah. Nicely played down to the by Dishmadon by Kinchit Shah. One more to the total. 98 is the score. Very good running between these two. Just tapping the ball and going for the singles so that the score board keep ticking on. 15 overs, 99 runs, 3 wicket down Hong Kong. Now the run rate has moved up to 6.5, 6.6 run then over. And that is the 100 of Hong Kong innings. 100 for 3. Let continue to bowl from the commentator's end. Left arm, slow bowler. Kinchit Shah tried to cut it, makes no contact and ball goes through to the keeper. He uses his feet and try to smash, but the last man just turned the ball down towards the short mid wicket region for a single by Kinchit. Barkat sweeps it and got a single out of it. One or two for 3 Hong Kong after putting into bat by Nepal. That is the end of over number. Now still one more to go. End of the over. From Lalit, 104 for 3. Hong Kong, over number 16 is gone. 4 overs remaining, 7 wicket in hands. Run rate so far is 6.5. So they have to do something to get the score rate up. First mix-up between Barkat and Kinchit Shah, and the bowler himself ran, got the ball and hit the stumps at the bowler's end. We'll have to see the umpire signal as the decision refers to third umpire. And Arush has no answer of this. It's a beautiful Yorker. Hundred and five for 5, Hong Kong. Ahsan Khan is the new man in. 105 for 5, 16 overs gone, 17th over is in progress. So Hong Kong has been checked by the Nepal bowlers and fielders. Once again he tried to bowl a Yorker, but batsman played it out towards third man for a single. Barkat is keeping one end with him. And there is a sitter. Straightforward, slightly high catch, but very simple at short mid wicket. It's been dropped. Good luck to Barkat. Escaped exit. Once again a beauty bowled by Abhinash. That's the end of over number 17 for Nepal. 107 for 5. 17 overs has gone. So Nami Chane has brought back into the attack. Lami Chane. Onto the back foot. Barkat went for a single, looking for second, but very widely sent back by Harun. 108 for 5 now, Hong Kong. And it's a misfield from the short square leg fielder and went through the boundary 4 runs. Of welcome boundary after about 5-6 overs. No boundary has been scored. Lovely bowling for Lami Chane. Moving away from the batsman. Went forward, completely beaten. Once again tried to sweep it. Then loud appeal for the LBW. Select by declared by umpire Riaz. Ashton. So end of over number 18 by Lami Chane. Unfortunately not got a wicket as far as the reputation is concerned. Sompal has been asked to come back and bowl again. Abhinash continued to bowl the just push it away, Hassan, and they go for very quick 2 runs. Right arm over. Tried to pull it up, not hold properly, went straight to a fielder and got single. Barkat is playing on 33. He kept the one end intact so far. And it was a good delivery, a slower one, and he has no idea what will come up, but beaten outside the off stump. Roughed on the pad. We'll have to see the umpire signal. As he played one, so 1-1-6. 6 is the total. One one eight is the score. Hong Kong 118 for 5. The 18th over is in progress. So far, Nepal fielders and bowlers contain the Hong Kong batsmen. Boundaries is not coming very regularly. End of the number over 18. 119 for 5. Sompal Kami has bowled 3 overs. Last over of the innings for Hong Kong. Over number 20th. Sompal has bowled 3 overs for 23 runs. Karan, the most successful bowler, 3 overs, 30 runs, 3 wickets. Sandeep Lamichhane, 4 overs for 25 runs. And Paras, 2 overs for 5 runs. Lalit Narayan, 4 overs, 17 runs. And Avinash Bohra, 17 runs, got a wicket. Barkat is batting on 37, very sensible knock he has played so far for Hong Kong, keeping one end intact and the other end is also not supporting him. And this time he tried to scoop the ball and bowled by Karan. 121 for 6, and out of 6, 4 wickets has been taken by Karan. The best bowling so far. Barkat plays a sensible knock and got out of Rag Kapoor is the new man in. .123 for 6, the 20th and the last over is in progress. So decision of Nepal to bowl first, at least giving them very good running by these two, and that is the end of the 20th over. Hong Kong 125 for 6 in 20 overs. Some great bowling by Karan. He has taken 4 wickets. I'll just give you the details of this match. Hong Kong scored 125 runs at the end of 20th over. For Hong Kong, Hassan Ali Abbasi scored 13 runs, Nazakat Khan 23, Kinshit Shah 31, and Barkat Waqas 37 in 47 deliveries. Total moves on to 125 for 6 at the run rate of 6.25. And I'll just give you the bowling analysis. And the spearhead of the bowling attack is Karan KC, who bowled 4 overs, 26 runs, 4 wickets. Sompal 3 overs for 23. Sandeep Lamichhane 4 overs for 25. Paras 2 for 5 runs. Lalit Narayan 4 overs 17 runs, and Avinash Bora 17 runs, got a wicket. So this is all which is happening here at the Oman Cricket Academy ground in Muscat at the end of the first session of the play between Nepal and Hong Kong. As I have already informed you that in the morning there was a very clinical victory for Oman when they comfortably beaten Ireland by 43 runs. Some splendid batting performance from Amir Kaleem and Jatinder Singh. Amir scored 45 and Jatinder scored 40, and then again some brilliant bowling and fielding by Oman team give a very befitting reply to Ireland by beating them by 43 runs, which is a big you can say number of runs in T20. The main destroyer for Ireland are Mohammad Nadeem. He got 3 wickets. Khawar Ali, the leggy, got 3 wickets. Amir Kaleem got 2 wickets. Bilal Khan got 2 wickets. So like this, everybody shared, and it's a very big day for Oman that they have very comfortably beaten Ireland with a very big margin. So we'll take a break up for 10-15 minutes. Once the meeting will start, When the Nepal will start batting, we'll come back to you again. Till then, see you within 10-15 minutes. We'll be back. Thank you.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Check, check.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back at the Oman Cricket Ground at Amarat in Muscat, where the news is that Hong Kong has scored 125 runs in 20 overs and Nepal has disastrous start. The first wicket gone without any score. So Kinchit Shah started the innings for Hong Kong and got a wicket. Pawan is the batsman at the striker's end. Muhammad Arif and Pawan is on the crease. Disastrous start, as I said, for Nepal. And this time he flashes it outside the off stump and the ball running down towards the boundary, deep third man. But only 2 runs scored, 3 for 1. The first over is being bowled by Kinchit Shah, the skipper of Hong Kong. Muhammad Arif is on the non-striker's end. The smart misfield by the fielder at short fine leg, but the ball crossed the boundary. Four runs to Pawan. He moves on to 8 while Arif is on 2. Mullins is bowling the second over from Hong Kong. It's a good delivery, fast delivery. Tried to play it down to fine leg, but takes it on the pad. Nicely placed between cover and extra cover by Pawan. Once again get back to 2 runs. Is on 10. Mullins continued to bowl. Once again wrapped it on the pad. There's a loud appeal for an LBW. But umpire Riaz says no, it's a leg by. So 13 for 1 at the end of second over of Hong Kong. Nepal is chasing 125 runs to win this match. There is another bowling change. Nasrullah is the new bowler from the scorer's end. Nasrullah right arm medium pacer. Very close call and it has been given out. LBW. So Nepal now is really struggling. Second wicket down, 14 runs on the board. Over number 3 is on. The batsman went back, and I'm sure that there'll be no hesitation for the umpires to give him out, right plumb in front of the wicket. So Hong Kong back into the game with the 2 quick wickets. Pawan played 10 balls, he scored 10 runs with a 4. Strike rate 100. So Nepal too has a bad start. Dipendra Singh is now moving in place of Pawan, who just got out LBW to Nasrullah. 14 for 2. An exciting game looks ahead at the moment, the way the things are going. Though Hong Kong has scored 125, not a very good total for T20, but still the way the things are going, they got 2 very quick wickets. And back into the game with these 2 wickets. Some outstanding bowling performance is required for Hong Kong to come through this match. Down the leg side, and it's been declared wide by umpire. "15 for 2. Good change from the skipper. In the first over he got a wicket, and in third over he changes himself, brought in Nasrullah, and he quickly get that wicket of Pawan. There will be 2 more matches being played tomorrow at this Oman Cricket Academy ground. The first one will be Netherlands versus Nepal, and the second match will be Hong Kong versus Ireland. Yesterday's Oman won the first match against Hong Kong, and then Ireland beat Netherlands. Today Oman beat Ireland as well, and the 4th match is on right now. Accurate bowling from Rana, hitting on the spot. Dipendra Singh. Beautifully bowled outside the off stump, swinging away. Batsman doesn't know anything about it. Flashes it out straight, played it, misses it, ball goes straight to the wicket keeper. Beautiful delivery from Nasrullah, generating some pace off this wicket, as we have seen earlier in the day when Oman bowlers were bowling. It was sheer pace by Mohammad Nadeem and Fiaz Butt and Bilal Khan. It also assisted the spinners as well. So all the credit to the curators and the staff for making such nice wicket. End of the third over, 15 for 2. Nepal chasing 125 in this 5-nation tournament being played at Oman Cricket Academy, Muscat, Oman ground. 3 overs gone, 15 runs, 2 wickets Nepal. This Five Nature tournament is a very good ground for the teams who are participating in the upcoming qualifiers in Dubai for the World T20 to be played in Australia in 2020. In next 2 weeks, the tournament will be starting in Dubai. Mullins continued to bowl from the commentator box end, and Arif got a huge appeal for an LBW. The ball stuck right on the pad, but umpire says no. Good delivery from Mullins. Yorked one, but moving away from the, maybe missing the stumps. Down the leg side, it's a wide by Mullins. Singh just played it out towards the third man boundary for a single. One more to him. Is off the mark with the single, with Arif on 3. The 2 batsmen out. Pawan. Slightly short of the length, and Arif tried to pull it out. Doesn't have that much power on it. Straight back to fielder at short mid wicket. Once again, good delivery, quicker one, and Arif took take it on the pad. End of over number 3. Sorry, it's number 4, over number 4, 18 for 2. Nepal in the 4th over, chasing a target of 125 set up by Hong Kong. That is also not a very healthy total, but Hong Kong has to do a lot of hard work. The way they have started quite well, got 2 early wickets. Onto the back foot, cracks it, past point, 4 runs by Singh. Beautiful shot, just fall short of the wicket and he just take full advantage of it. Kinchit. Skipper brought himself up. And you try to cut it, makes no contact, goes through to the keeper. Nice bit of fielding. Prevented any single. And beautifully played by Arif over the square leg boundary. Perfect sweep. 4 to the total, 4 to Arif. He's on 7. Four more to the Nepal total, 27 now. And that's the end of the over number 5. 27 for 2 Nepal. Over number 5 is over. And Mullins will continue to bowl from the commentator's end. And then an appeal for caught behind and he's out. So Dipendra Singh out, bouncer. He tried to play it on to fine leg but got in touch and wicketkeeper take a very good catch. So now Nepal is also in trouble now, 27 for 3. Good comeback by Hong Kong. 3 quick wickets in the span of 5 overs. It's great comeback by them, though they have scored a very modest total of 125. But the way the things are going, it will be going to an exciting match. Top 3 batsmen of Nepal has gone. (27 for 3). Mullen bowling very well indeed with the sheer pace. He tried to a short ball bouncer and Dipendra Singh wanted to play it out towards fine leg but got an edge and it's been given out. There is a request from the umpire to check with the third umpire whether awaiting third umpire's decision. So we do not have facility for checking the DRS for the caught behinds and LBW decisions, but we do have facility of run out, stump and no ball. Finally it has been given out. Rohit Kumar is now going to at the fall of the wicket of Dipendra Singh. So Hong Kong is really coming back, fighting back. Nepal is struggling at the moment, 27 for 3. Rohit Kumar is now going to face Mullin, who has taken a wicket. That's a very good catch by the wicketkeeper. Head high. So Mullins continue to bowl the next ball. Right arm over the wicket, comes in and bowls to Rohit. Once again, a very, very good bouncer from him. But it's a no ball called by umpire Riaz. It's a no ball call from umpire, and it's a free hit. Played it out towards the square leg boundary. So advantage has been lost by Nepal of this free hit. Only 1 run scored of it. 29 for 3. So very good over so far from Mullins. He's bowling very tight length and line, not allowing batsmen to hit. 1 or 2 deliveries were really fiery one. Down the leg side, and it's a wide. (31 for 3). Nicely played out towards mid-off. No run. Beautifully played towards fine leg, 4 runs, just off his toes. Rohit Kumar. 4 more to Nepal total, 35 for 3. Umpire Riaz and umpire Rahul is supervising this match. Mullins. Just tapped and wanted to have a run, but wisely sandbagged by Arif. That's the end of the over number 6. From Hong Kong, 35 for 3. 91 required for Nepal to win this match, and 14 overs remaining. the end of the power play. Nasrullah will continue to bowl. From the scorer's end, right arm bowler got a wicket in the very first over. He bowled right arm over the wicket and beautifully played out towards the deep point for a single. 36 now. Arif is on 9 and Rohit is on 5. And there's another wicket. Short ball from Nasrullah and he pulls it away out towards the deep fine leg boundary. A well taken catch. So now Nepal really is in trouble now. Lost 4th wicket. Just 36 runs on the board. 4 wicket down. There he came back. Hong Kong strongly come back into the game. Binod Bhandari is a new man in. Hong Kong is bowling brilliantly. Lot of pressure put on Nepal now. 4 wicket gone. 36 runs on board. Chasing a total of 125. Binod to face Nasrullah. Confidently played out towards short extra cover. No run. Rana got 2 wickets. This is the second over. Beautifully bowled. Good bounce from Nasrullah and Binod ducked under it. Went through to the keeper. Played it out to short mid on by Binod. No run. Once again, short ball on the back foot. Ups it down. End of over number 7, 36 for 4-wicket Nepal. Mohammad Ghazanfar is bowling from the commentator's end. "39 runs on the board, 4-wicket down. Arif is on 11 and Binod is on 1. Once again onto the back foot, try to cut it down out towards the gully. End of good over from him. 8 overs. "39 runs. Nepal has to bat very cautiously and some and Hong Kong really came back into the game. At one stage it was looks like that it's not a very healthy total, but now with their batting and ball fielding they have come up. well back into the game. Quite cricket at the moment. Lot of spectators are there for Nepal, but since the situation is not good for them, so we didn't hear any shouting from them. Just pushes it out towards the short square leg boundary for a single for us. 42 is the total. Arif moves on to 13. Once again, short of the length and played it out towards the short square leg fielder for a single. One more to Nepal, 43. End of the ninth over from Hong Kong. 9 overs, 43 of 4 wickets. And then first boundary after a long time. 4 runs now. Nicely played. By Vinod. The ball high in the air, but it fell out of the hands of both the fielders at gully, short gully and point. That is the 50 of Nepal innings. 50 runs on board, 4 wicket down. Over number 10 is on. Good sensible batting by these two. Arif is keeping his head down, going for the singles, and Vinod also playing sensibly. Uses his feet, played it out to deep mid-on. Watchfully played. Mohammad Ghadanfar, right arm slow off spinner. That was a very, very well played shot between mid-off and mid-on by Vinod, and 4 more run to the total. 56 now Nepal, chasing 125. 70 runs required in the remaining overs. That is the end of the 10th over, halfway through. 57 for 4 Nepal. Hassan Khan bowling from the score end. Very, very tidy fielding by Hong Kong fielders today. They batted also well, but of course the total is not very much good. Good run between the two, Arif and Vinod. Onto the back foot, nicely placed between the fine leg and the square leg. And they go for (61 for 4). Over number 11 is on, bowled by Hassan Khan. Beautifully played by Vinod. Got the gap between the fine leg and the wicket keeper. Nicely placed. 4 more run to him, 4 more to Nepal. (65 now. Halfway through. And Vinod is really batting very well, sensibly. He's placing the ball very nicely. This was particularly a very good shot. He just took the gap between the wicket keeper and short fine leg fielder. Ehsan, watchfully played. Very sensible batting by these two, Arif and Vinod. Both of them playing with responsibility, going for the singles, and wherever they have chance to hit boundary, they are hitting it. Beautifully played over the wideish mid-on boundary for 6 by Vinod. Quickly moves on to 22. Vinod Bhandari is 22 not out. 20 balls he faced, 2 fours and a 6. His strike rate is 110. Mohammad Arif is batting sensibly on 17, giving admirable support, keeping one end safe and letting the other batsman to go for the runs. It's a very, very good technique of a sound and established batsman. Barkat is bowling from the commentator's end. And now Vinod Bhandari is open up. A juicy half volley, beautifully played over mid-on for 6. So the Nepalese fan now started cheering. Very sensibly playing Vinod. .72 now. 48 runs required by Nepal. Smashes it, but sweeper is there. 1 run to the total. 1 to Vinod. 29 now. 79 is the score. It's the end of 12th over. Nepal moves on to 80 for the loss of 4 wickets. Very sensible partnership between these two. Arif is keeping one end with him, just giving the support which the batsman required, just going on for the singles, but letting other batsmen to score runs. Very good technique from Arif, taking the innings together. Nasrullah is continuing to bowl from the scorer's end. Down the leg side, it's a wide declared by umpire 81. Some Nepalese fans are around in the ground cheering for each and every run scored by Nepalese batsmen. Lovely bowling from him. Plays and misses straight to the keeper by Binod. One thing, an attacking bowling by Nasrullah. Binod hops back, pushes it defensively shortly after shot mid wicket, no run. Nicely played by Binod. Down to the fine leg boundary for 2. Now 84 is the score. Short of the length and very well played by Binod. Very, very good bowling from Nasrullah. Outside the off stump, beats the batsman. End of over number 13. Rag Kapoor brought into the attack from the commentator's end, right arm medium pacer. And nicely played by Arif towards the wideish square leg. Very, very good tidy bowling from Rag is not letting the batsman a chance to hit. So far he bowled very well. Beautifully played off his toes out towards the square leg boundary. 4 runs. '89 now. Very nicely played it out of his legs out towards the square leg boundary. 4 runs for him. 35 now, Binod. So the end of the 14th over, 90 is the score. Still requiring 36 runs to win with 6 wickets in hands. Seven overs, 36 runs required. 6 overs rather, I'm sorry. Run a ball, 6 overs, 36 required. 36 ball, 36 runs. 6 wicket in hands. Both these batsmen, Binod and Arif, brought Nepal back into the game after some early shocks by Hong Kong. Arif is playing an anchor role for his team while Binod is playing his natural game, attacking. So Mullins back into the attack from the scorecard end. Good delivery from Mullins. Played it back. Full toss, played it out towards the extra cover, no run. Right arm. Full toss and very nicely played between the four runs to Nepal, 94. Our curators have done a great job keeping this wicket, lively wicket, for helping both batsmen and the bowlers. Sporting wicket, you can say, and his staff. That's good running by these two batsmen. He pushes it. It was over the head of the bowler. Got to do runs. 96 now. Nepal. Played it out towards deep mid on for the single by Bindari. who moves on to 43. In 39 balls from Bindari and Arif 21 in 23 balls. What a brilliant catch by the wicketkeeper. Brilliantly taken one-handed catch. In Andy standards, one of the best catch of the day. By Arush, one of the best catch so far in this tournament. Bad luck for Arif, and Mullen stuck back. So Mullen completed his 4 overs and got 2 wickets of 25 runs. Good bowling from him. 97 now. Nepal required 29 runs in 30 balls. Rag is bowling the 16th over of the Hong Kong innings from the commentator's end. 98 is the total. Sompal is the new man in. Nicely placed it towards the vacant gully boundary. 4 runs. Off the mark with the boundary, Sompal. The ball was slightly outside the off stump and nicely placed by Sompal between the gully and point. No fielder was there. And that is the 100 of Nepal's innings. Uh, 102 now. 24 runs required for Nepal to go through. Just opened the face of the bat, played it out towards the deep third man. 1 run to him. He quickly moves on to 5. And 23 runs are required for Nepal to win this match. 5 wicket. 16th over in progress. Binod playing sensibly, and he's the one who has brought the game back into the Nepal's court. Earlier it was some excellent bowling from Hong Kong bowlers. They took the advantage, got 4 quick wickets. Good delivery. That's the end of the 16th over being bowled by Rag. Let me go through the inning. Paras was bowled by, caught by Mullins of Knight 0. Pawan scored 10 runs and he was LBW to Nasrullah. Arif, who played a gem of an innings of 21 but kept the score going. Arush take Kumar 5. Vinod Bhandari played a havoc knock now. Winning knock seems to be for me. 45 for 41 deliveries and Sompal Kami 5 for 4. For bowling in Alset, Kinchit Shah. No. 105. Beautifully placed between the cover and point. 2 more runs to Sompal. 107. The most successful bowler today so far is Mullin. He's taken 2 wickets, and Nasrullah, he also got 2 wickets. Beautifully flicked it off his toes down towards the bound by Sompal. So 111 now, 111 for 5. "15 runs required. 17th over is on. Slower one and very well played by Sompal. Tomorrow there will be 2 matches. The first one between Netherlands and Nepal, and the second will be Hong Kong versus Ireland. Tuesday will be a rest day. Flashes it outside the off stump and ball goes through the keeper. End of 17th over. 1-1-1. Nepal for 5 wickets. Analysis: Kinchit Shah bowled 2 overs, given away 14 runs and got a wicket. Mullins 4 overs, 25 runs, 2 wickets. Nasrullah 4 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets. Mohammad Ghazan for 2 overs, 17. Ahsan Khan 2 overs for 18. Barkat Makas 1 over for 9. And Rag Kapoor 2 overs for 13. And the point table, Oman is heading the point table with 4 points, and the net run rate is 2.3303, followed by Ireland 2 points with minus 0.7 run rate. Netherlands so far also lost the first match, their run rate is also very down, and Hong Kong playing second match today. Thank you, Chiku, for giving me all the information that is required at the moment. Though it is a single league, any team who is going to win maximum matches will be declared winner. Lovely bowling by Kinchit Shah. Sompal 12 now. And Binod Bhandari is on 47. Nicely fielded by Mullins at extra cover. Bhandari is on 47. Brilliantly fielded by Kinchit. Binod moves on to 48 with the single. Very, very responsible, aggressive knock by Binod Bhandari. At one stage, things looks to be very difficult for Nepal. But Arif and Bhandari kept the run chase intact, and especially Bhandari played a very aggressive, responsible knock for Nepal. He is batting on 48. Just in 45 balls. Over number 18 has gone. 12 balls, 11 runs required. So exciting, and looks like things goes in favor of Nepal, but as you know cricket, you cannot say anything till the last ball being bowled. Lot of field adjustments are going on. Hassan Khan, then the loud appeal for, and out goes Sompal. Caught by the wicket keeper of the bowling of Hassan Khan. So an exciting turn in the 19th over. Nepal lost the 6th wicket at the score of 115. They still require 11 runs now in the remaining 11 balls, so run a ball is required for Nepal to win. Karan now has come on to bat on. Karan bowled a superb spell. He got 4 wickets, and in 1 over he got 3 valuable wickets of Hong Kong team. Hassan Khan got the wicket of Sompal, caught behind. And now 11 balls, 11 runs now for Nepal. Hassan Khan right arm over the wicket to Karan and played it back to the bowler. Ten ball, 11 runs is the equation at the moment. Exciting. One ball can change the game in either way. Ten ball, 11 runs. Karan takes a single, playing on to the deepish mid-wicket area. 116, 10 of 9. Hassan. Very, very cleverly played by Vinod, and that is his 50. Brilliant knock by Vinod Bindari. All credit to him. Played a responsible, aggressive knock for Nepal. Four fours and 2 sixes from Vinod. 46 deliveries he took to get on 50. And again, this time he hammered it over the square leg boundary for a 6. $124 now, only 2 runs required to win this match. And Nepal is almost through for this match. Some brilliant batting by Binod Bindari, as I said earlier. Arif played a key role. And they go for 2. Nepal won by 4 wickets. I hope you must have enjoyed our live streaming and the commentary as well. Now I'll give you the Hong Kong. Wakas scored 37, Kinchit Shah 31, and Nizakat Khan 23.